Hello everyone, to Cosmos in the last one, I forget. Dang it, anyway, it doesn't matter. I forget the welcome to part. Yeah. Anastasia came out, which it's very awkward. I didn't think it'd be this early. I haven't finished uploading Shimousa yet. I did finish it. Oh yeah, baited these a couple days ago, as you can see here. We'll do Salem some other time. But first, before we get to all that boring lore stuff, we got something to do. You have business to take care of, so to speak. Avise Brown on Talanta, I don't care about you. Anastasia, I'm here for you. Yeah, so there's two servants in Anastasia I want. Her, and a 3-star in the second manor. I don't know if I should say his name or not. So I'll just leave that to, you to figure out. So I'll get 2 craft essences. Not good so far. I figure I should probably save my quartz for the second manor. Get him first, then roll on this. Because, he's a 3-star, I'm much more likely to get him. But at the same time, like, just give me her. Been saving quartz for months now. Just, give me my first 10 roll. I can get him to Noble Fan after like 5. I'll get lots of craft essences. That being said, I want like a Visa Brown on Talanta. That'd be cool. Okay, that's my first servant. And Assassin. Hi, Mr. Jekyll. Wait, no, it's Dr. Jekyll. Sorry. Craft essence, yep. Yeah. Hey, hi, Karia. What does that one even do? I don't know. Gives you mana prisms. Hey, Shinji. I think that one's a CCC reference. I don't really get it. Because, it's not translated. I get that one, Ragnarok. It's Hollow out of Axia. I guess that's what it's supposed to look like. And we're going again. I actually have one other rolling video. I think it's in a playlist somewhere. I have it unlisted. I was rolling for summer, the summer gacha for Summer Maeve. Or no, Summer Ushi? Back when she came out. I didn't get either of them. I ended up getting BB that year though. Hey Leo. That's actually a pretty cool craft essence. I liked how it works. I feel like there's some way you can make it work with Anger Mania. Berserker? Okay. If anything flashes gold, I'd like it to be a caster. Come on. I mean, that one's good. I mean, I think I already have like. Oh, I saw lag. Okay, never mind. Usually, if there's a slight bit of delay, you can be like, "Oh, that's a new thing." Like that slight bit of delay. But other times, it's actual just lag. Projection. Okay, yeah. Also, I'm lagging a little. Is that just like par for the course now, or? Yeah, probably. There won't be any gameplay this time, so it doesn't matter. Let's just Cosmos and the Lostbelt. They had a like Mahoyo-esque animation. Oh, caster? Okay, sure. I actually looked up how to say his name, and I couldn't find any definite source. So I looked at a history video of a historian talking about Avise Brown. Well, about the guy, and I waited for him to say the name. I'm dedicated. Sure, dude, make as many golems as you want. Let's go ahead and... What does he actually do? I've never used him. He's AoE, okay. He has some kind of death clock? Okay. Here we go. Last 10, y'all. It'd be nice if I at least got one gold servant. When I rolled here 2 years ago, I remember I got Atalanta. And a V-Saber on the force. No cute girl, though. I know what I said. Oh, that's new, apparently. I think that one might be, like, helpful during the Apocrypha event. Don't quote me on that. I know a couple events have done that. They're like past craft essences that didn't do anything actually help. Removable curse. Hello. Oh, I saw lag. I saw it. It's her. It's her. Welcome home, Anastasia. That's an archer. She picked up a bow. Actually, she just throws ice. Yeah, that's it. Yep, craft essence. How many rolls do we have left? Like, I think that's our 5th one. Then we have 20 quartz, so that's 6 rolls. Okay. Come on. This isn't fun. I don't like this. This is what rolling for Morimas is gonna be like. Maybe I should be glad he's never come out. I mean, it did take me like a year or 2 of saving quartz and rolling every time she came up to get Maeve back on the Japanese server. She really didn't like me. But I got her. I forget if I ended up spending money on her. I don't think I did. Okay. 6 girls left. We can do it in one though. Would have been really cool if that, like, flash gold there. Gonna ruin a little. Oh! Ah. Oh, yeah, sure. Maybe I'll level you up and use you. And hey, that's good luck. First solo go, I got a rate up character. Okay, I'm not so lucky the second time. I haven't even gotten one of the new craft essences. With like cowls and whatever his sister's name is. Okay. Lancer. 3 left. Saber? Yeah. 2 left. Watch the last one be gold and it's Atalanta. Yay. Okay. I hate Anastasia, let's go kill her. Okay. Yeah, so this time we'll probably just do the prologue, however long it is. Okay, I'm ready. And so our history came to an end. We're just rolling around in our tank. It's been 90 days since the invasion from space began. That time the entire planet has been wiped clean. We've been fighting back for 3 months. 3 long, arduous months. I wonder, this came out in April on the Japanese servers. Well, like a week later, you know. I wonder if it's always been 3 months or if they just changed it here. But, I mean, it makes sense to keep it 4 months because, you know, bigger in order happens in more or less real time. Every single attempt ended in failure. Of course they did. We had all kinds of security measures in place to deal with other countries. but were completely unprepared for an invasion from outer space. The United States fought hard to the last man, but even so, they only lasted a matter of days. With no other options left to them, all the few remaining humans could do was stand by and stare around, dumbfounded, at the endless stretch of nothingness. Everyone resigned themselves to the fact that each passing day could well and truly be their last. But not me. I just couldn't end like this. So I turned my back on the campsite and walked away like a petulant child, casting a deaf ear to the people offering up their final prayers. Before me, I saw a vast wasteland of endless white. Any trace of humanity had been erased. We no longer had any hope for survival, let alone of turning the tide. Nothing we tried even had the slightest effect. In this wasteland, I searched through old records like a raccoon pawing through garbage. So is this good old Sachko here? Managed to find an old motorcycle with barely enough fuel for a one-way trip, begin riding across the blinding white wasteland. Or, I think this is someone else. It's just, nothing about this makes sense. There's so many unanswered questions. If I'm going to die, I at least want to know why. I can accept an alien invasion. I can even accept the end of the world. But I can't accept not knowing why they invaded us, or how. The invasion lasted a good 90 days. There must have been some sign leading up to it. Someone must have seen this coming. Or maybe, someone knew this was coming, and decided to let it happen. How did the invaders first make their way to Earth to begin with? Someone needs to figure at least that much out, or humanity will never be able to rest in peace. So I'll keep exploring until I find a lead, some sort of clue that could lead me to the answers I seek. This recording might just be me talking to myself, but still, there's every chance that this is the last document remaining on Earth. My name is David Blue Book. Not a name that rings a bell. I'm an oddball setting off on the last trip of his life, searching for answers in a world where I'll be lucky to see tomorrow. Okay. Oh, static. Researcher's log 2018. So what, is this like right after Solomon? 18 hours have passed since the events we observed in New Mexico. At last, Subject E has been relocated to his base. Do we have an alien? Honestly, I can barely contain my excitement. This is the biggest thing that happened since the Roswell UFO incident in 1947. Was that an actual alien in the Nossiverse? I have no idea how it ended up making an emergency landing on this planet, and I don't care. What I do know is that our visitor is at death's door and needs our help if it's going to survive. I also know that it's an intelligent life form. It is nothing like us humans. Its form beggars belief. Thank goodness for the boundless capacity of the human imagination. This visitor from a distant world looks exactly like the sort of thing one would see in a horror movie. Yeah, so let's save it, yeah. I can't go wrong. My orders are to perform surgery on this new friend from beyond the stars to save its life and hopefully establish communication. I'm literally trembling with excitement. My entire staff and I are eager to begin our work. This will be a difficult operation, but we will save it. This will be by far the most fulfilling work I've ever done. How could I not see that it succeeds? My only regret is that I won't be able to share these discoveries with the outside world. This project is as classified as they come. Who knows if it'll ever be this close to the public. Until then, we must continue to nurse it back to health in secret, here in this underground facility. It is here that I must study the strange new life form, these tree roots that come to life. Okay. Okay, there's a... Sure, give me more chords, yeah. Prologue. Intro 1. What was that we just read then? Also, you may notice that my grand order screen is a little smaller than it usually is. Sorry about that. I was messing with it a little and I tried to make it fit right. It's not exact. Oh, we're the Obsidian round table. Okay. Better not call it that. It's Reinhardt. It's been 90 days. 3 full months since the Tree of Emptiness took root. The world is successfully reunited, been successfully reunited with the Lostbelts. The felling theoretical phenomenon is complete. Really, like I heard that mentioned recently? Actually, I don't think it was felling, it was something else in Shimousa. Let us take a moment to celebrate this milestone. None of this would have been possible without each of your devoted efforts. Psh, you're giving us way too much credit, Kirshtarya. None of us have done anything worth celebrating yet. The foreign guy did all the work, creating and rewriting history in the world and all that. All we've done is keep our Lostbelt kings in good spirits. Your work's only just starting, yeah? It's a foreign king, I guess. Is the name of it. I was talking about this in Shimousa that I don't really know the name. Well, I don't know when they named the entity. They might have done it back in Lostbelt Prologue. According to the translations I've seen, which I know a little bit about the Lostbelts, not nearly as much as like I know about like the Revenants, for example. I know, you know, alien god is what people have been calling it. I guess that alien is not like actual alien. It's like, well, yes, but no. It means, you know, not from here. Which I mean is what alien means, but you don't get it, Beryl. Stabilizing the Lostbelts and growing the tree are one and the same. Lord Kirshtarya is telling us to devote ourselves to maintaining our contracts with the Lostbelt servants. Particularly masters like you, who treat this as some sort of game. Oh, well, easy there, Ophelia. Looks like they can kill when you're the one giving them. That aside, Lord Kirshtarya, huh? Changed a bit since you woke up, haven't you? Don't worry, I won't give you too much stuff, pardon my French, about that. Yet why do you want to cling to someone under the circumstances? But as long as you were on the subject, let me make something clear here. I've never been more serious in my life. We already died once. Think I don't know better than to treat this like a game? This foreign god person might have resuscitated us this time, but I don't see that happening a second time. So you better believe that I want to get things taken care of while I'm still kicking. Is this guy the 6th or 7th Lostbelt Master? Wait, that was disclosed. Yeah, that was disclosed early on. Right. After all, you can only enjoy stealing and killing while you're alive. Don't you agree, David? No, this is the last guy. Okay. Indeed. You cannot experience the sensation that accompanies methodical killing from the confines of the coffin. Happily, our respective regions are quite primitive, so we are afforded plenty of opportunities for that experience now. His art looks weird compared to theirs. You said it. They keep coming at us, practically begging us to kill them. Not a lot of time to screw around, huh? I see. I feel sorry for your Lostbelts. Like a doc. Hey, Pepe Roncino. He's a JoJo's character. What's the matter, Kadok? Parallel's his usual self, but you seem a bit off. What's bothering you? You look just dreadful, oh my. Those bags under your eyes. Have you not been sleeping? Or is it just that you are under a lot of stress? Both. Never mind me. I'm doing what I'm supposed to. I'm sorry, you know I can't do that, Kadok. Really want me to leave you be, then at the very least, need you to see a smile from you. How could I not be sad seeing a friend so down in the dumps? Can't help worrying about you, whatever you might think on the subject. Understand, if you really want to be alone, you need to be strong enough to handle it. And if you're letting your stress show like that, then you clearly aren't. Why not try relieving a bit of that stress with a bit of fun? This suggestion won't 1 point for originality, but how about some tea? Found some great tea leaves here in my own Lostbelt. I'd be happy to let you have some, but the Grand Duchess would be delighted as well. None of your business. I swear. You just don't change no matter what happens, do you, Pepe? Oh, flattery will get you everywhere. I must say, that wasn't bad, Kadok. Not praising you. That was an insult. Sheesh. How come you're not telling this guy not to treat this like a game, Ophelia? Pepe Roncino is different. He's always like this. Look at his art. You can't tell a guy with that art to be serious. Exactly. Just listen to what people tell him. Just think about that weird nickname he makes for himself. He's a dyed-in-the-wool optimist, maybe a natural-born outlaw. Either way, you don't want to see him get serious, you know? It only ever shows true colors if the stuff really, pardon my French, hit the fan. Like the apocalypse or something. Ha 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 ha. It kinda already happened though. Actually, sketch that. Maybe not even then. No more wasting our time. Krishnaria, what did you want to talk about? It's best, girl. We've already reported in about our Lostbelts. Mine isn't fit for territory expansion, and I have no intention of competing with the rest of you. If you want to fight over who gets to rule this planet, knock yourselves out. Did I not already tell you all this? You think we buy that? You can just shut yourself away and sit this one out, Akuta. In the end, we're gonna have to choose a single Lostbelt. If you give up on expanding your Lostbelt's territory, it'll just be a matter of time until another Lostbelt invades it. You really want to just lose by default? You're okay with that? Yes, I am. If my Lostbelt ends up disappearing, I'm fine with that too. This time, I just want to stay there right up until the end. As long as I'm satisfied, I'll go along with the rest of the cryptors. So you don't care about this power struggle thing, eh? Pardon my French. I can't blame you. We all know who's gonna win anyway. Krishnaris could beat all of ours put together with one hand tied behind his back. This whole game to figure out who's gonna be the king of the earth has been rigged from the start. I mean, you should see how bad mine and David's Lostbelts are. There's just no way these are possibilities for how humanity would turn out. Well, there's not a dang thing wrong with Krishnaria's Lostbelt. Heck, things might be even better there than in proper human history. Pardon my French times too. No fair, right? I swear, it's already the favorite to win before we even get started. No accounting for the luck of a born nobleman, huh? Beryl, hold your tongue. Lord Korshtaria conquered that city entirely on his own merits. Why else do you think he has no fear than 3 divine spirits? You'll hold your tongue as well, Ophelia. Beryl is not incorrect. Also, don't tell them anymore. We gotta hold that one off until Lostbelt 5. But it's alright. It's plain to all that I will emerge the victor. No comments about how I'll go about claiming my inevitable victory will change that. Okay. He's this kind of character. Now, I kinda ran out of hard drive space. Now then, hologram or not, I did not call you all here today to go over your Lostbelt's growth. An hour ago, one of my servants foretold the appearance of a spirit origin graph in a round circle. And we're still kicking. The spirit origin graph belongs to Chaldea, while the round circle no doubt refers to Malshukiri-Light's shield. This means they are finally about to re-emerge from the void space following their escape from Antarctica. So they're still alive, even after 3 whole months spent wandering void space. I see. And after Koyanskaya went to all that trouble to have the Mages Association appoint a new director who should have been easy to manipulate. Perhaps he made the wrong choice, Wodan? My servant could have destroyed the entire base, you know? Actually, I have no idea who his servant is. No, our plan was the best option available. Chaldea's defenses may have been airtight, but they were formidable nonetheless. May not have been airtight. In order for us to take control, it was necessary to convince Chaldea to let us in willingly, by disguising herself as staff, and then shut down Chaldeans from within. Had we done things differently, the Chaldeans would simply have ray-shifted away and stopped us. Koyanskaya's plan was well conceived. With the benefit of hindsight, the only issue is the fact that his herd and servant did not act of their own accord. But that is hardly Kadok's fault. Did not act of their own accord. Okay, yeah. After all, the 3 servants who served as the foreign gods' envoys, neither the priest nor Koyanskaya were our own. So, you know where the Chaldeans are going to show up? Lamentably, my servant's predictions did not reach that far into the future. All I know is that they will emerge in a matter of hours. That's it? So what's up? We're just supposed to get back to our posts and each keep an eye out for... I'll emerge in Russia, inside the Lostbelt. How do you know that? Simple logic. How else? The only thing they know about Earth as it is now is the identities of the servants who attacked Chaldea. That's their only possible connection for emerging from void space. For them, the Operatsioniki are both a threat and a means to determine their destination. So it all comes down to retribution, huh? We got them good, so now they want to get us back. Which means they'll be gunning for me first and foremost. Perhaps. Anyway, if they are the kind of people to seek revenge, that'll make it easier to deal with. Out for vengeance, huh? Man, that's rough. No, you'll be able to talk your way out of that one. I know, how about I help you out, Kadak? You don't really go in for all that rough and tumble stuff, do you? Never got I can play teacher for you. Show you how it's done. Hard pass. Stick to your own Lostbelt. Good enough. How do you say that? Fox? Or I know there's a way to say that's not. I think that's not actually. Fall? Is it? It's something like that. Big brother stuff from Pepe. Pardon my French. Kadak got one. Oh, come on. I think I am concerned for you. What was that? You know? Besides, Pepper Gonsia is more like her own man than her big bro. But fine. If you're set on doing this yourself, I can respect that. Good luck handling this yourself, Kadak. You'll show the Grand Duchess what you're made of. Just don't push yourself too hard, alright? Things start looking dicey. Don't be afraid to bail. We're just competing. We're not enemies. We have no use for Crypto who's lost their Lostbelt. If you just want to live out your life in peace, nobody's going to stop you. Right, well done? Kadak, as you know, we have all consented to a non-aggression pact. As Cryptors, our goal is to expand our respective Lostbelt's territories. Eventually, our Lostbelt's borders will clash, and one will inevitably be consumed. Thus will the Lostbelt with the strongest foundation of humanity feed upon the weaker ones. But it is in that clash, and only in that clash, that a Cryptor may interfere with another Cryptor's Lostbelt. If Chaldea does appear in Russia, then it falls to the King of Russia's Lostbelt to deal with them. Our duty is the reconstruction of humanity within our Lostbelts, to build a world where humans and gods can be once more coexist in harmony. Now that the foreign gods invasion has ended, the task of disposing of Chaldea is extraneous at best. It is, at this stage, nothing more than a chore. Still, I suppose I must admit that they remain a hindrance. They do have a great deal of experience overturning worlds. Kadak, I look forward to seeing what you are capable of. Eliminate this nuisance and grow Russia's tree as quickly as you can. Succeeding in the latter should make the former markedly easier. For my part, I'd like to see all the Lostbelts realize their full potential, for each is the potential of humanity itself. It would be a travesty for one of them to end before its history has a chance to flourish. You don't have to tell me. I'm here to win as much of it as any of you. This is where I sign off. Chaldea is coming for me. I'll be there to greet them. They'll make it easy, dude. Just chapter 1, we fight him. I'm gonna head back to the throne as well. My king's thirst for exploration and conquest is insatiable. There's no telling what sort of trouble we might get into if I leave him alone for too long. Hey then, I'll be off as well. Let me know if Russia sends out an SOS. Alright, I must say though, you certainly seem happy about this barrel. Must get off on seeing Kadak struggling. No. What sort of heartless guy do you take me for, Pepper Gonsia? I actually want Barrel to just be, you know, nice and respects his comrades. I'm actually worried about him, you know? I was an only child, so I like to think of him as the little brother I never had. I want that to be true. I don't want to see him die. Just want to be a good big brother and look out for him. Besides, I'm thrilled to hear that he's still alive. I'm assuming he's talking about someone from Chaldea? I haven't been that happy since I first broke into their ICU. Dr. Yeoman kicked me out before we could have a bit of fun together back then, but now there's no one left to get in the way. Or something from Chaldea, rather. Goodness me, I don't know what we're going to do about him. Anyway, I'd best be signing off too. Something doesn't seem right on my end either. But while you're here, David, there's something I'd like to ask you about regarding my report. What do you think about the cube in my Lostbelt? Oh yeah, I do remember that on the map though. I don't know about it, but I have an idea. I have a little information to go on. Do you still want my thoughts? Of course, I'd love to hear your assessment. I think that thing is your Achilles heel. The weakest of weak points for you and your Lostbelt. If Oldham or I had your Lostbelt, it would be the first thing we got rid of. But in your particular case, Pepperoncia, I'll leave it alone. That's just who you are. I don't know what that means. I see. Then maybe I'll wait and see how it goes. Though personally, I'd love to cut it out now. Alright, I'm signing off. Next meeting's a month from now, yes? See you then. Who's left? Ophelia? And obviously, Kirstaria. Yeah. Each of the other characters has returned to their posts. Are you sure this is for the best, Lord Kirstaria? Truthfully, I doubt Kadak is up to the task of maintaining Yasha's Lostbelt. The Russian King's spirit origin strength is on par with the Divine Spirit's servant. You may be able to control him, Lord Kirstaria, but there's no way Kadak can. And if the remnants of Chaldea show up there and start making trouble, there's no telling what might happen to Yasha's Lostbelt. Are you worried about Kadak's Lostbelt may be destroyed before it can become food for the others, Ophelia? No, it's not that. It's just... the way he was behaving left me with a bad feeling. And there are times when he prioritizes the Grand Duchess' wishes over our own objective. So his rather ordinary nature is backfired. Very well, you do have a point. Canis, it's time to make use of your sea-crossing authority. You will head for Russia and observe Kadak's actions. If he has indeed turned his back on our mission, you'll see to his punishment. Okay, so she shows up this early. Are you kidding me, Master? You're really sending me, the great Canis, out to do your housekeeping? And all because this woman won't leave you alone? What sort of heroic spirit do you take me for? A trustworthy one, naturally. You may be coarse, but that is your only pride. And since I have bested you in combat fair and square, I know you'll not renege on your promise to me. Nor will you renounce your previous statements depending on the situation, unlike the gods. Unless I'm mistaken, and you are, in fact, just as fickle as they are. Always got something to say, don't you, human? What a pompous, weak-kneed, pretentious scumbag. Fine, I'll be your little lapdog. But if you think I'm gonna forget about this humiliation, you got another thing coming. My luck, no, the gods' luck must have run out the day I lost to you. You want me to babysit the situation with humans struggling to fight back? Fine, I will. Can't believe you're using Canis, the Divine Spirit, is nothing more than an envoy. Are you sure about sending Canis away like this, Lord Kirstaria? Isn't she your bodyguard? Isn't of no consequence. That is why I made a contract with Canis in the first place. I trust him to be my eyes. From here on, I'll be having him monitor the continent. I'll also have him stop by your Lostbelt as well. I advise you to take caution when he does. As you know, he's not overly fond of women like yourself. If you do offend him, he may just end up erasing your Lostbelt, king and all. Not so sure about that. My Lostbelt's king is certainly a deal more subdued than Yasha's, yes. However, her power is easily a match for Divine Spirits. On top of that, I have the strongest knight ever to live in my charge. Tried to think he was a Lostbelt too. So, well, who's the king? Is it... Well, she said her, so I guess it's her. I don't know what's up with that thing then. I remember there's like a final boss. Who's the knight in Lostbelt too? I know Napoleon came out then. I don't know if he's on her side or not. I think he's on our side. Huh. Can't imagine either of them having anything to fear, even from the Divine Spirit Canis. I see. Then I suppose I need to say nothing more. The fate of your Lostbelt will have an impact on mine as well. If possible, I'd prefer that our respective Lostbelts be the last two remaining in our competition. Our victory may be inevitable, but some manners of winning are better than others. My victory must want for nothing. I expect great things from you, Ophelia, and need as many capable compatriots as possible. Yes, Lord Kirstaria, I promise. I won't let you down. Okay, he's gonna have a... Yeah, he has a shooting monologue. The roots of cosmic fantasy have descended upon us. The advent of the foreign god is at hand. After 3 months, the Lostbelts have finished their rewrites. Both this planet and the next generation of human history now belong to us. But that is not enough. I'll not be satisfied with that alone. The sages from proper human history abandoned humans in their naivety. The Who called himself the King of Mages first pitied humanity, but soon washed his hands of them. But not me. I'll never relax my grip. It has been 2,000 years since mystics have disappeared, when the foundation of the world were passed on to mankind. Now I'll attempt to reach a world that no sage ever could. I'll attempt to enact my idea that no mage has ever before conceived. I can talk. Just you watch, Raspberry Animal Spear. Watch as I achieve what you only ever dared to dream of. Oh, footsteps. I think I just heard yeah. That's that girl. I believe she's the foreign god. Or like a vessel of it or something. Okay. That's the intro 1. Is there an intro 2? Courts. Empire Beasts. Oh, that's chapter 1. Okay. I was thinking because, you know, this is already pretty long. I'm okay calling it there. I don't know what that chest is. Oh, we get the Holy Grail. Yeah. He really does meet us at the beginning. And we take care of the Lostbelt 1 in record time. That'd be fine. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. This has been the first episode of Anastasia. I think this is gotta be most excited for, is that when we get to like Lostbelt 2, 3, 4, just to hear the panic as, you know, we one by one destroy all their land. Or like after 5, because 5 is Krishtaria's. When we destroy his, it's just Dave in a barrel, like, well, time to die. I don't know, that just sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, wait. The time is at hand. Let's roll that Grand Duchess. I mean, that's obviously her, right? Like, it's just, like, what's the name of the Anastasia? Like, Frozen Continent Anastasia, the Grand Duchess with the Beast Country, or something like that. It's in the thumbnail, look at it. Well, actually, we go here. No, it doesn't say. Permafrost Empire, though. Okay, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably be slow on uploading this until Shimousa comes out. Then it'll probably be every other day. So look forward to that. See ya.